Happy holidays, everybody, and welcome to Xbox Day. I'm one of your hosts, Matt. Joining me, as always, is the happy holiday man himself, Court. Post Game Awards, how are you? How you feeling? How's it going?
Good. I'm not gonna lie. I went to bed at like 9:30 after trying to stream snipe you. And
didn't work because I didn't notice.
I woke up and I don't think I missed too much. I missed some cool trailers.
Some trailers.
We would like to congratulate
Hazelight Studios. Yeah.
Yes, Hazelight Studios on their win on Game of the Year. Congrats. And Forza Horizon.
Yes.
With a couple awards themselves. So good day for Xbox and, good day for gaming. I know a lot of people, I saw a lot of people this morning on social media taking their dunks and doing what they want. And in my mind, I'm like, you're just adding to it. I will say I'm in solidarity with the Canadian media saying there needs to be more light shine on the Canadian media. The fact that CBC was the only one there was a little bit of a weird thing, considering Jeff Keighley literally put out a tweet of like, look how many Canadians are presenting and being in the show. And I'm just like, cool, but I can't say him. So anyways, I'm with everybody, Canadian media. Let's support us, yay Canada. But we got to see some cool video games.
Yeah,
that's what I wanted to see. We did.
We're going to go through the rigmarole, guys, of just the top hits of titles that are either we know are coming to Xbox only on PC, or they are going to be like third-party titles that will be on Xbox. And we want to hit those because they're exciting to us, and I figured they kind of matter to everybody here. So we're just going to kind of go through these in a bit of order. Let's start it off. Alan Wake 2 has been revealed, Remedy's first survival horror game. So Alan Wake 2 is on its way, Court. Did you play Alan Wake 1?
I played it way back in the 360 days.
Yeah, same.
I haven't played the remastered. I've been waiting for it to go on sale. I'll be honest, but I'm excited to play it. And the trailer got me hyped because as someone that thoroughly enjoyed Control, it was one of my favorite games. I have every faith in the world that Alan Wake 2 is going to be amazing.
2023. Is when we can expect Alan Wake. Same here. And you know what? It's that kind of like survival horror type of game. Like it's the detective element to it. It's beautiful. At the 360 in the 360 era, it was a gorgeous game.
Ahead of its time.
Yeah, it really was. And then the remastered, I remember taking a look at that just even online. I'm like, it looks gorgeous. So yeah, I'm totally excited for this too. Another one that looked absolutely gorgeous and had us both just kind of like jaw dropped, Hellblade 2.
Wow.
What did you think? That was a big reveal that I think was a combination of cinematics and gameplay. What did you think?
Well, they said it was game. So if they said it was gameplay, I think you're right. It's a mixture of cinematics and gameplay, but the transition between the cinematics to the gameplay, I couldn't see it. It's not like it was. I am still right now. My hype level for this game has gone through the roof.
Yeah,
it's 15, 20 packs of Timmy's right now. Like I want Timbits 15, 20 packs. Like that's my hype level right now. This game looks unbelievable. The fidelity, like I can't wait to play this game with my headphones on and get the surround sound Dolby Atmos going on with my Xbox headset, playing this game on my it's going to be an experience.
It reminded me
phenomenal.
I texted this to you last night when we watched it. And I said, this reminds me of, and hang on guys, The Order 1886. In terms of the cinematic trailer and feel that they presented, I remember when The Order was originally revealed and it had the same feel to it in terms of, is this just cinematic footage? And they were like, it was like, no, this is gameplay. And I remember feeling at the time, I was like, wow, this is playing a movie. It was that gorgeous and unbelievable. It gave me the same type of feeling where I'm like, the transition, like you're talking about between gameplay and cinematic is seamless. I feel like I saw a little bit in their court of where it had the giant band monsters coming out of the ground. And
she lights it on fire and stuff.
And that was all cinematic. And then the moments where she was like running away and would turn back and like throw a fire arrow or whatever, dagger, that I feel was gameplay. I feel like there was like the slight cut in it and there's no HUD shown. So
but I didn't see the cut. I looked. I was like, where's the cut? But I'm not like
I don't care. It was
Spoiler
gorgeous.
alert, I don't edit the show, so I can't see stuff like that. But I was in shock, and I know social media was in shock. We were just like, wow. I wanted to add, there's another game that I forgot to put on our docket.
Okay.
A Plague's Tale Requiem, which will be coming to Game Pass.
Okay, cool.
Day and date. They did show more of this. Now, I've played the previous, and they're not for me. But the game looks beautiful. I know a lot of people enjoy them. I'm not a big survival horror or any sort of horror game.
Yeah.
That's just not my jam. Hellblade is more about the story, so I will give this a chance, like I give anything that shows up on Game Pass, but this game looked beautiful as well.
We didn't get a release date, did we? Or a window?
No,
they
it
didn't.
just says
I'm looking at the article.
Game Plague's Tale Requiem gameplay. I totally forgot about it.
And Hellblade doesn't have a release date on it. It's just saying that it is coming. One that we know that is coming very soon next year is going to be the Halo TV series. So we got a full trailer and we saw Master Chief in action. What did you think? We're both big Halo fans. You probably a little bit more than myself, but what did you think about Halo TV coming to Paramount?
It looked like a Disney Plus.
Yes.
It looked like I was seeing a Mandalorian and all that, which is what I want. Like, I'm talking about how the presentation looked. Now, what am I worried about? Because everything from that trailer looked unbelievable. It looked like something I'm going to love. I'm going to be playing. I'm going to be watching a ton of it. I have Paramount Plus. I'm lucky. I got a free subscription for a year on it. And this will fall into my timeline and I'll still have it. But this show was in development hell since the release of the Xbox One, right? So I am scared, but I am optimistic because it looks so good. The set pieces look great. Chief looked great. It looked really cool.
It totally reminded me of The Mandalorian in terms of the set design, the aesthetics that they use, and feeling like similar tale of two solo warriors, kind of hunting, traveling the galaxy. There's some...
Whoa. He's got an AI. He's not by himself.
I know, but it's got similar feel to it between the two shows, at least. And you know what? I hope all the best, because if we get a Halo TV series and it does well, it means we get a second season. Hopefully there is a great Chief story to tell for years to come and it gets out of development hell and they can greenlight, a season 2, fix things, keep it moving. And for Paramount Plus as a platform, it gives them something. It gives them a flag to put in the ground to say, we have this show and it's a success. I think Paramount Plus as a streaming service needs this to really be a home run, because to me, like, I've talked to you and I'm like, hey, what's on Paramount Plus that I should get? And you're like, nothing. There's nothing much there. There's some movies and TV. But like, I went through it. I was like,
Dave Grohl thing. It is in 4K Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision. Like, it does at least do that. And here in Canada, we don't get HBO Max. We get Crave, and even Crave is kind of poopy here. But it is what it is. The show looks great, but it's hard to give an opinion based on a trailer. It looks great. That's all I can speak to right now.
But as we talked about how The Mandalorian and Halo have some similarities, here's something that you just lost your little mind over.
Yeah,
Quantic Dream's Star Wars game could be called The Eclipse and set during the High Republic era.
Oh, not could be. It is called The Eclipse.
Sorry, it is. I'm looking at the article, but it's called Eclipse. And it's set during the High Republic era. Talk to me. You are beyond a Star Wars fan more than I ever am. I enjoy Star Wars, but I can't speak to any of this. What did you think? Trailer looked cool. But
trailer, it's cinematics. But Quantic Dreams is a studio that when they said they wanted to lead they weren't gonna go only PlayStation. They wanted to make their own games. I'm like, at the time I was a PlayStation guy. I'm like, oh, that sucks to lose an exclusivity. But now. Yeah. Ooh, I'm so happy. It's going to be on Xbox. It's going to be on everything. I've looked up way too many articles to see like this. Quantic Dreams wants to have their games on everything.
And that's good.
If it is anything like Detroit Becomes Human, story-wise, graphics-wise, gameplay-wise, I'm going to be a very happy person because I love that game. I love the choices. If we're going to be having choices and doing a Quantic Dream games, but in the Star Wars world, I am all for it. But once again, I have to temper my expectations. It is a cinematic trailer. I've seen zero gameplay. I know nothing about the game except that it looks cool.
Some game that we did see a little bit more detail of. The next 3 games that we have everybody to talk about are, I think we kind of saved the ones that we're most hyped for. And we know that we're going to get very, very soon. Next up, Rocksteady. Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League gameplay. I missed this I was streaming last night, Court, and I missed this during the show. And then you're like, yeah, poo me. But you're like, hey, did you see Suicide Squad? I was like, no. So I went through and watched this trailer, and oh my god, dude, this thing, yay! Because to be honest, I have been all guns ablazing for Gotham Knights. That game has my focus, has my attention. I want it. I need it now. Suicide Squad, I have been sitting here kind of like, yeah, I hope it's good. Not knowing what it's going to be like, not knowing full detail and what this game could really feel like. This was gameplay. What did you think? I love this thing. I'm in.
It looked a lot like Sunset Overdrive, like gameplay wise. I am very curious to know how they're gonna, if you're able to like switch in real time, a la like Grand Theft Auto characters, or if you're gonna have to just choose and you choose one of those characters. Like in Guardians of the Galaxy makes you play as Star-Lord and Star-Lord only. It looks like you get to play as different characters. If there's an online component, I need more information. But from what I saw from the trailer, it looks like fast gameplay, traversal, a lot of fun things to do.
Right.
And you can see where there can be collectibles and all my little things that are going to be in it. But it looks like it's nonstop action.
Yeah, that's what has me excited. And I kind of thought the same thing with toggling between characters. When I think of Rocksteady, I think the Arkham games, when they got into the later half of the series where you were switching between Robin and Batman to do
like, it was just a tag team though.
They're just the tag team moments that popped up. I wonder if they will let us do something like that or toggle between here are the available characters in this mission. And maybe there's 3 or 4.
Yeah, because I'm not going to lie. Boomerang, not my guy.
Not my guy. And it would be bad. It wouldn't work.
Shark's my main. But
that's the thing, though, is that you got like Harley Quinn and Deadshot in there too, right? And you want to be able to play as these certain characters. I'm totally with you. I think Rocksteady would be a bad choice to say you got to play as Boomerang for this mission. I think
if they do it properly, because to be in all fairness, I don't mean to interrupt you, with Avengers, they pissed me off when they got away from Kamala Khan and they decided to just jump the shark.
Okay, true. Yep.
If they have a vision, stick to the vision. Yeah. But it seems like you can play all characters.
That is exciting though. The next up though, Corey, is I was like, yeah, like, oh my gosh, I'm so pumped for this. I know you are. You have a little girl that is also quite hyped for this too. Wonder Woman is going to have a brand new game by Middle-earth Shadow of War studio. Monolith Productions is making Wonder Woman the game, and it's going to have the same engine and everything built off Middle-earth Shadow of War series, which is incredible because that system is the best. To be able to go through the Nemesis system from Shadow of Mordor has been that system in a gameplay where I was like, why can't you put this in Batman? Oh, why wouldn't you do this in Arkham or DC game where you could just, all the villains, once you beat them, like they can level up or they come back strong, all this different stuff. I am so in. Great to see Wonder Woman. Great to see a female lead from DC get full shine and attention in this way. Looks great from a little snippet trailer. What say you?
Well, yeah, it's beyond snippets. I showed my 5-year-old this morning. She was like, "Can we play it now?" I'm like, "No," but in fairness, I'm guessing it's 2, maybe 3 years away.
Yeah,
she'll be 6 or 7 she'll be 7 or 8 at the time, which is perfect for her to play this game. So it's a single-player open-world action game, powered by the Nemesis system, fully original story to become Diana Themyscira in a fight to unite her Amazon family and humans from the modern world. So that is even more intriguing. It's about, like, are they going to do a 2 Nemesis system that she becomes who she is? So you're going to start young and then you're going to be maybe getting your way up to being Wonder Woman.
Unlock her and become Wonder Woman.
And then that Nemesis system's gone and then you go, like, I'm very intrigued where they're going to go for this, but I am very happy that my daughter's going to, as a huge Wonder Woman fan she is going to have a game that she can play and be like, that's me. It's very rare. Like, Sony has done an extremely good job at using female leads as their main characters.
Last of
And
Us as well as
yeah,
Horizon. Yep.
exactly. They've done a very good job. And then even Xbox has done a good job with Hellblade. So now you're
Yep.
going to, there are more and more chances for, as a perfect example, we were watching hockey the other night after my daughter got her vaccine. And this little girl was playing hockey and she scored. She goes, Daddy, that little girl can be me. I want more of those moments in video games where my daughter can do that as well.
Same. I want my daughter to be able to actually go through and play these games where female voice acting is bigger and where prominent female leads and superheroes, they're actually full front and center. They are the main character. So this is exciting. I'm still banking on, this is like, again, this is probably a couple of years away from getting a Wonder Woman game. Fine. I'm still holding out that in a year's time, Court, Xbox, Microsoft says, WB, you are now under our umbrella. And they do.
I think you need to get over it. I think you need
to
get over it.
I don't want to get over it.
Okay, fair enough.
I want it to happen because then they would have a Wonder Woman game and future Batman games.
We'll see. When Sony brings out Spartacus, it's going to turn into the Who Wants to Be exclusive on our service game, and Microsoft has more money. So
there you go.
Be on the team that'll have the better games.
Now, here is the final game that we wanted to wrap up with today. Guys, thank you so much for watching and being here. Remember, you guys can hit subscribe and you can hit that little thumbs up. You guys enjoy the channel here over at Xbox A. Get you all the updates that we have here on the show every single day. The last game that we have to talk about is the one that I predicted they would show off, and they kind of spoiled the news early anyways. Crossfire X, launching on Xbox in 2022. This is my game.
February. Not just anytime. February. Elden Ring, Horizon Zero Dawn. It was funny when we talked about this. I was like, oh, will I play Horizon Zero Dawn in February? Because I don't. Elden Ring's not my jam.
No.
And then I brought Crossfire X, and I watched this trailer. I'm like, yeah, I'm in.
Yep.
I'm all over this game. Like, it looks amazing. I can't even, like, even the multiplayer in my mind, if there is one, like, that's already got, like, I'm already like, oh my God, this game looks fantastic. It looks beautiful. It looks next gen.
It does look next gen. It'll be on Game Pass. It's free on Game Pass then, obviously, or it's in your subscription. Day and date. Yep. February 10th is when it releases. I remember when we saw the original trailer for this, I was like, what is this? What is this game? I'm in. If I'm getting a kind of a proper, you and I are both big single player campaign
let's
guys.
preface and say it is still not listed as day and date on Game Pass.
Well, Series
we're
X
assuming.
and Xbox One, February 10th.
I know it's an exclusive, and like I'm reading the comments, and someone says this is on Game Pass, and then a lot of people put it's reported. It would be reported. It would not be a while back, but it's not listed, and I can't find anywhere. I thought originally was reported. We'll get back to you.
Yeah, I don't see it. But it's
multiplayer is on Game Pass, campaign is not on Game Pass, and we've known since E3 2020. So there you go.
But it could be a Halo situation. Multiplayer is free on Game Pass, and if you have Game Pass Ultimate, you get Crossfire included for the single player.
We'll see. As of right now, the game is not on Game Pass, but it is an Xbox exclusive. I'll be playing the Living Daylights at it, but the multiplayer will be on Game Pass.
Cool.
There we go.
That single player experience.
Still hyped.
Nice. The single player experience, though, to get a you and I are both big single player guys. We love being able to go through a narrative driven story and all of that. If I'm getting a single player experience in this with my rifle, with my team, if there's achievements and unlockables and skill ups and all that stuff, like, it looks gorgeous. But to give me a 12-hour experience for Crossfire.
It looks really good, and it's a new IP.
Yes,
it's something different to try. Yes, I know it looks like Call of Duty. I don't
care.
I
want somebody else's take on
exactly
on a first person shooter.
Well, I'm done with Activision altogether, but
same.
I want a game I can play.
There you go. We got a lot of games that we're going to be able to play. Guys, stay tuned on the show because we'll have more updates for you for all of these titles as they are coming to Xbox. We're very excited. What did you think of the Game Awards? Were you excited? I know that we're both just happy for the developers. People got to shine. Yep. Fun show overall. Positive show. That's what matters. Video games are fun.
Yes, 100%.
See you on the next episode.
See you next time.